Hi guys, this is a video tutorial for pianoworld.com over there at the forum section for Wayne. You were having some issues with Reason 5 in your ASIO4 driver. Um, Sorry you had to go through all that. I wish I had checked a little earlier and told you you didn't have to uninstall and reinstall everything like you were going through. But anyways, we're going to start Reason 5 and I am using the demo version. But I wanted to have a version that works for you, so this way it'll look familiar. Alright, so we have our Reason 5 loaded up, and when you first start this program, you're going to notice that it's going to ask you all these questions. And it asks you the very first time that you install this program how to set up your MIDI controller, your audio, everything like that. So we've already done that, and as you can hear through my microphone, it's already giving me sound. So you had already figured out that you can go to Preferences and go to Audio and then set your sound driver. You had it set to no sound, and this way when you use your ASIO4ALL driver, it's going to give you the lowest latency possible for playing the piano, especially like I have an 88 key full weighted key keyboard, and it's got a USB to MIDI adapter to control everything. Now generally USB to MIDI does have latency in between it, but I've managed to get it down next to nothing, as you can see here with my numbers. So once you have your audio card driver set to ASIO, you need to set your buffer size to the lowest possible number that you can comfortably get to without having any crackling of your sound card or your sound card just shutting off, and then at the same time also the lowest latency possible. From your video, you had said that you were, or not video, but in the description you had mentioned that you were still having some slight latency, but it was doable. You need to lower your number down. Found 512 works best for my system because it gives me absolutely no crackling no matter how hard I play on my piano and how many notes I play at the same time. And it gives me almost next to nothing latency, which is completely undetectable by me. As you can see, input latency is down to 1 millisecond, output latency is 16 milliseconds. I'm sorry, I can't detect it. I don't know anybody that could detect that with their ear, and so it's irrelevant having numbers so low like that. So you need to get your numbers down this low or lower, so set your buffer size as low as possible. If you wanted to use the actual control panel from ASIO, this is how you do it. There's no external program that comes with ASIO to load this up. You have to use a program like Reason, Sonar 7, Mixcraft, GarageBand, those kinds of digital audio workstations and things like that to actually activate your driver to pull up the control panel. But it's best to use your program control panel like this instead of actually physically opening this, or even the one that we have down here, to open it up through there. So just use the one that's right here because it's got all the features that you need that are in the control panel here and then down here as well. So once you have your number set as low as you possibly can get it without crackling on your sound card and no latency, you're good to go. You'll be able to start recording and playing instruments. I'm going to load up the grand piano sound here, and I'm going to mute the drums and the conga loops because it's kind of stupid. But I'm going to let you hear the piano, and I mean absolutely no latency whatever. I'm able to play it perfectly. As soon as I hit the note, I'm getting sound. So it's that's pretty much how you set up the ASIO driver with Reason 5. And you've already figured out that much. You need to have your MIDI controller obviously set up properly. So once you get the MIDI controller and everything set up, make sure you go into the Edit Preferences, set it to the ASIO driver, and then make sure you get your buffering sounds or your buffering size down as low as you possibly can, so, to the point that you're not going to have crackling of your sound card or latency when you hit a note before you hear a sound. So I hope this helps you over there on Piano World, and I hope this helps anybody else who has decided to watch this video. Alright guys, take it easy, keep practicing, and keep doing what you're doing.